Okay, welcome guys. I'm gonna show you my hotkeys and explain it. And yeah, let's go. First of all, I have select group 8 with space. At the start, I get my group 8. You press Control and press 8, then you have group 8, and with space you can select it. And I use it for my town center, and so I can click on the town center without leaving the scene or the fight. And yeah, in my opinion, it's really important, especially at the start. Okay, and the next one I use is bind keys. Bind here, I bind it on the mouse key. It's dot here. Then tabulator for idle villagers. Make sure you press it sometimes in game, even if you don't have idols, just to make sure you don't have one. Then find idle military. I have it on silk flags. It's above tab. Then scout, but I don't use it that often. So okay, then the next one is the find town center. It's Control and E. I press it in the loading screen most of the time, and I have villages on E, so I press Control E and then E, and then I press my hotkey for the auto queue. I have also a hotkey for it, but I'm gonna show you later. And then there are important things. I have built archery range for A, barracks S, build Citrix K, build dog E, build house X, build farm N, build granary C, build mining drop site B, build lumber drop site B, build outpost is obelisk, it's W, tower is U, build armory G, build stable D, build temple H, build monument M, build fortress F, build wall Q, build market C, and build town center Y. I'm gonna show you in game. That looks like random. That's definitely not random. I'm gonna show you in game then. Okay, that's also important. Settlement unit training. I have my Greek heroes binded. It's unmapped here, but I have them on ASDF, all for Greek heroes. The mercs for the cavalry mercs S, the normal mercs A, priest on T, dwarf on W, Oxguard R, Osag on U, villager on E. That's a really important one. Ring town bell, it's M. And this one is a Jack Garrison units. I changed it to Q, and it's not the best, so Q is better. You can change it with a conf file in the startup folder. I'm gonna show you how to do it later. Okay, this one I don't use. Dog unit training, that's as fishing ship, transport ship. I don't use transport ship. Archer ship, it's W. Hammer ships is E. Beach ships is R. And this I don't use. So market units W. Hoplites W. Hyperspist E. Toxotes W. Peltas E. Greek Stubble. Hibicon W. Prolongus E. And here ASDF. So for the Greek heroes, Allopolos E, Patrobulus W. Greek temple unit I use only cents, because most of the time when I play Greeks I go up with semis, so FW for the centaurs. Egypt barrack training, Spearman W, X-Men R, E, Slingers R, Migdol, Chariot Archer W, Cavalry E, Wolfand R. Again, W, E, Feature and Catapult. And here I have Enobites because sometimes I use them. So Priest W because I use a lot of priests when I play Egypt, and I use a lot of Scorpion Man because I'm Scorpion, and therefore I have E. Okay, here I have Ursak on T and Raiding Cavalry on W because I use the Raiding Cavalry more often. So the heroes, the Heresius are the X-Men E. This one, the multiple things, I don't use. Huskarls W, Jarl E, Portable Ram R, Ballista T, Nos, Chameleons Belbor, change to E. Yeah. Well, Valkyr W. The rest I don't really use. Atlanteans again, Momilo W, Cantarius E, Arcus R. Here I switched Turma to W because I use Turma more often. Catapult is on E, Carbilsta on R. Here again W and E, and Firestaff on R. So that has a reason, because I use almost the same hotkeys all the time for the units. So let's see it in game. I show you with ISIS. Let's pick a map. This one. Okay, let's go. So here you see. Here you can see. So I have here my X. If you press Shift, you can click houses everywhere, and this villager builds them everywhere. Here is the temple H. The build hotkeys, they are a bit random because I'm a shooter player, so I use W, A, S, D more often, and Q, so it's on the left side of the keyboard, so it's easier to reach. And that's Q. Press Shift, and you click Q, Q, Q everywhere. And if you press Shift, they build it without stopping. So now I advance. So here I can build a mining camp. It's on B. Or here, lumber camp on B. Now I can get my armory with G. And now that's also a really important one. If you hold Alt and right click, you can garrison your units. Now I click somewhere and press Q, ungarrison. Look at this, how fast. And that's to defend ratings. So now let's go heroic. Okay, next one. That's S for the barracks. No. V for Migdol. And here I have E for my villagers. And I have my AQ hotkey. I have it on my middle mouse, or on the key where you can scroll. You can see. Now I press it. I have it on the mouse. Deactivated, activated. Okay, now you can see. You see, Spearman is first, X-Men second, Slinger is third. I press W, E, R. You can see. It's always this same. I only switched it for the tumors and the raiding cavalry because I use them more often. Again, chariot W, camel E, R. And now, if I want AQ, just press my hotkey and AQ. So now I build a marker. Most of the time, I build a marker with my mouse because I don't build it that often. Y for T. And monument, that's U, called in Germany, for tower. Or now I can find my heroes with the dot key, that's W for obelisk. And if you press shift, you can click everywhere and he's automatically running and building it. Okay, let's go mythic. And here, camels W. And let's build a beachworks. No, AQ is gone. Here for my Scorpion E. And W for my priest. Here's some mercs now. It's S and A. Okay. And
EU refer.
Image correct.
where is the animal? Need a bear or something. Oh, there's a wolf. No, I can show you. I stand. I make it passive. Control and P. Look at this. Now I go to the wolf. Usually they run away from the wolf. That doesn't work there, I think. Okay, I think here W and E. That's the hotkeys. I use always the same hotkeys for everything. And now let's show you the hotkeys in the folder. Let me check this. It's in programs, then in Steam. Right, let me do this. Okay. Now you go in Steam. Steam apps, common. Wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Steam apps, common, Age of Mythology, startup, and then you have to make a user file. It's a conf file yourself. Just take this one, copy, rename it to user, get the stuff inside out, and then you can paste. This one is for switching the rotating camera and the zoom. When I just scroll, I rotate my camera. When I press Control and scroll, I zoom. This one is the ungarrison one. Here are for the Greek fortress units, for the Myrmidon, Heteroi, and the Gastrophedes, because it's bugged in game, so I have it on R, like it should be. And here for the Greek heroes, also bugged. And here same. And here's my hotkey for the auto cue. This one, that's my hotkey, and I bind it the star on my mouse. So when I press my middle mouse key, press star, and stars in game the auto cue hotkey. So yeah, guys, if you have some question about this or whatever, feel free to ask me. And yeah, I hope you got some help.